You know how coincidences go. Um, I love this lady. Uh, she self-identifies as an Arcturian, and I had been watching her videos from time to time over the last several years. And then I lost her for a while, and then all of a sudden, I reminded myself, yeah, what's going on with Akura, right? She's over in Germany, and so this morning, um, actually just about a minute or so ago, there was an update, right? So I listened to it for just a very short period, and she mentioned Lord of the Rings. She mentions Surrender to the Fire, right? And she mentions the date, February, and then major timeline shift. Okay. So why was I experiencing what she was experiencing, what she was communicating, what I experienced this morning when I woke up? You remember what I mentioned in my last video about something was different? I woke up this morning and I felt what you feel magnetically in your heart and your soul. I felt something different. Something happened between the time I went to bed last night and when I woke up. So I look for things, or I experience things that are different, that are informing me of something different from what I was experiencing when I woke up yesterday morning versus this morning. And were there any differences? Yes, because you're experiencing the difference, a shift. And one of those that I noticed as symptoms was major drainage. Sometimes, like if you've ever experienced when you feel like you're going to come onto a cold, you have that little feeling in your throat. It's sort of not, it's like sour, like a bitter, almost like a bitter sour taste. The drainage in your nostrils. So you realize the nostrils, the rainbow bridge, right, comes down here, goes up like that, which is like a V, right? You know, the difference between the two domes, you know, the psh, psh, pyramid like that, and then you have a pyramid like this, the Merkaba, right? High speed, and so I run hyperspeed, and and so as a result of that, what I experienced this morning was the drainage, the drainage that was coming down into the back of my throat. Okay, I sneeze from time to time depending on what I experience with my energy, and I've covered that before, sort of how that works. But these are not coincidences when you add up, or numbers are energy. One, like a single birthday candle, right? I'm one, which is one pole. A monopole, which is a single pole, right? Which is a single candle, right? A single birthday, right? So this is, you can see why they want you from the time that you have your first birthday. Just keep putting a one. Hey, I'm another year old. A year, we'll say 1 year. The way that they measure time clocks and gearheads. See, one candle. Okay, that's all you need, huh? Put another candle on my birthday cake. No, keep it at one. I'm celebrating the first birthday of the universe, the end of day one. Oh, is that what you're doing? Yeah, the one. And then you have H2 plus 1 equals 3. Three spheres logos, Gaia's motherboard, right? Then you have 5. The relationship that 1, 3, and 5 have, right? 15, right? 3/15. Now we're back into the math that's built in, the calculus, the calculator, right? 5-finger people, right? 5 on this hand, 5 on the other hand, 5 toes on each one, right? And then, of course, we have 4, the tetrahedron, the 4-square pyramid, the 4-square crystal spiral, right? Crystal heart. Yeah. An open, a cosmic level receiver and transmitter. Emerald pools, emeralds, emerald fire, golden fire dragons. Emerald founders, founder records, right? Guardians of the original musician, founder records, hacking records, right? Yeah, I know. So when she mentioned there was a shift, then the first thing that happened when Akura said that was I went right back to the moment when I woke up and I was experiencing something different. Something had changed between the moment I went to sleep last night and the moment I woke up. And the symptoms were as described. So that's a good thing, huh? That's why being on this rock, communicating with the elementals, all the living spirits, that's why I put up what I put up on my Facebook page this morning about weaponizing spiral elements. What they do is they use technology by the acquisition of what they learn through the use of their energy that they're aware of, in which to utilize resource utilization, right? To control what we experience through the use of technology, which is the weaponization of energy, which is their consciousness that is using the technology that their consciousness is using as an application interface with artificial intelligence in order to control what we experience through them, which is against the law of one. Okay. I know. So this is where the acquisition of technology and the use of artificial intelligence essentially becomes a weaponization, or what we call the manipulation, using technology as an API interface with artificial intelligence of manipulating spiral spirits that exist within the elements. See? So now you can begin to scale that up between density, in which you control what others experience at every level of density, all of which is against the law. Now we're back to what I've shared before about this universe is corrupted. This universal template is corrupted as a result of therein control over resources, which is control over energy, which is control over soul consciousness. What soul consciousness experiences in order to play AI, fake technology gods. That's right. So that's one of the reasons why when I saw Yellow Rose for Texas put up that one particular video and I saw Erase the Universe. It's too badly infected with a virus as a result of the virus that is migrating. So in other words, a virus in one artificial intelligence system can migrate to another artificial intelligence system. So then you would ask yourself, well, how do I know whether the virus has infected me? By whether or not you're losing energy as a result thereof of the connection or the relationship that we have with others that are infected, which is a virus in their supercomputer or their operating system. Then the virus migrates to another operating system, to another operating system, to another operating system, from one planet system to another planet system, from one galaxy to another galaxy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Which means now that the virus has migrated or transferred itself by virtue of those codes versus the original template. So the original template has mutated so badly, mutagenically, within a universal template. How are you going to restore everything back to what it was with the original? You'd have to go back to the original record. The first sound magician. The one. That's why it's Gaia's 3 spheres logo. The 1 and 3, 4, Then we have 5 fingers, right? So now you have guardians and different levels of guardians. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, Akura, for that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's great, isn't she? She's. I love her spirit. She's like an eek, an exceptionally excited kid. As a footnote to this, I read a little bit of a blurb from, I believe his name is Mike Emery. I posted something that I shared with him how the math is built in, how the geometry, how the calculus is built in. You don't have to think about it, which means it doesn't require an electronic thought form. It's what you feel magnetically in which it happens for you because your magnets are running so hot. Which basically means is that you're burning off anything that isn't what eternal love is. Which means you're experiencing eternity everywhere you go, and that allows you to be a buzzsaw and cut through every line of communications trying to control what you experience through your operating system. It is against the law of one, which is the monopole. Or, if you will, the most powerful candle. Right? Direct current. Being an eternal photon. Right? Cosmic level sun. Cosmic level spirit. Which means that fire is always lit. They can't ever put that candle out. Nope. That means you're with the one. You are what one is. You are experiencing eternal fire. That's what her message was. Surrender to the fire. Yep. Which essentially means be the most powerful candle. Be the most powerful on fire. When you surrender to all the fire, you might have a full phosphorus ignition. And that's called a hierogamic union that the Ascension Glossary, Energetic Synthesis, and Lisa Renee talks about. Hierogamic union, a hierogamic union, which simply means, because this is where we get all the different words of unity and unity consciousness and all the rest of this, it simply means that you have chosen to surrender to yourself.